Histogram class intervals. We're going to start off in statistics, and the first thing to enter the randList function is we need to tap into the cal box at the very bottom here, and I'll bring up the keyboard because we want to go looking for the randList function. Now that lives in the catalog of functions, so I've tapped on the down and into the catalog and across to the commands beginning with R, so I tap on R and here we go. Here's randList. You can either double tap there or just tap on input, and you'll see in the cal line here we've started the calculation. Now the parameters are, the first number is how many random integers, the second is from the lowest and the second to the highest, so this should create 100 random integers between 1 and 20, and because we're in the list 1, when we tap execute, that's where they should show up. So we'll remove the keyboard and there they are. Now our next job is to create a histogram, so we'll tap on to set graph. Just check the only one tapped here is stat graph 1 and tap into the setting, and we want to draw a histogram, so we'll select the histogram and the numbers are in list 1 and there's one of them all, so that's all good. Tap set. Next job, tap on the draw histogram icon here, and we'll just select the interval as shown here, and straight away we get our histogram shown downstairs. Now if I tap on resize, the next thing we can do is trace along the top by tapping XY, and this is giving us a count, so the frequency here is 11 in this first group, but the groups, because we chose the default, as I tap across you'll notice the next group starts at 3.12, the next one at 5.24, so they're not really the best of groups. So what we're going to do is tap up here on this kind of recycle icon underneath analysis. When I tap here we get another chance to change our histogram settings, so we'll start at 1 still, but we'll go in steps of 2 instead, so that they're nice integer steps. So when I tap OK, the graph is redrawn, and when we start tracing along this time, the first group is 1s and 2s. If I tap across, the next group is 3s and 4s, and so on. And you can see we haven't got that uniform distribution, even though we generated 100 random numbers there. And there we go. To close the window at the end of it, we can tap across up here and maybe do it all over again.